And this is my dog. His name is Toby. Yeah, Toby. And this is the thing. It's a pretty nice dog. Well, at least unlike other bloggers, I don't need to be talking about the coronavirus or anything like that, you know? Yeah, I mean, what's the point of being so obtuse and so absurd? This one thing I gotta tell you guys, if you guys want love here in the Philippines, or if you guys want real love, find a dog. If you want some loyalty, get a dog. You know, don't spend your time on girls and women. If you really want true love, get a dog. That's what I say. If you guys are here in the Philippines, I suggest, and you want loyalty, a dog is the best. As I tell people, only trust them far as you can see them. Isn't that right? Yeah. Only trust as far as you can see them, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is me just walking around the subdivision, hanging out, chilling with the dog here at the park. I tell people always, don't get an apartment someplace cheap. Try to go in a subdivision. You're gonna have most likely a pool. You're gonna have most likely a place you can chill out. Yeah. If you're in for the rabies shots, the rabies here is really high. And even if the person is safe, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I did promise a video. And this is my dog. Looking for crazy shit around here in the Philippines. Probably taking a poop. Doesn't care. Yep. Come on, let's go. So the way I got him was pretty easy. I actually bought him for 4,000 at a shop in Balibago in Angeles City, near Fields Avenue, of course. And it's pretty hilarious. He was around 6 months old. He was sleeping, and I decided to buy him. So yeah, at the time he was 6 months old. He had all his vaccinations, everything, getting ready. But the thing is that they didn't come with any papers. So all the papers I had to buy myself. The rabies, the vaccination, everything. They just, you know, usually when you buy them here, they come without all that stuff, except when he's a puppy. But you know, every 6 months, of course, you need to do, or every year, depending on vaccinations. For example, the rabies or the deworming. Yeah, I guess he's enjoying this and he's gonna take a fresh poop in here. That's usually it. So the one thing I want to talk about here is rabies here in the Philippines, because there's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood, and you know, if you have a dog here in the Philippines, they're going to get enemies. They're going to have these dogs that they don't like. You know how dogs are, you know, pretty territorial, right? So if you live in the subdivision or anywhere around the Philippines, there's gonna have a lot of dogs. Contrary to the belief where a lot of people eat dogs here, which is kind of true, but not really, not currently, not 2020. So basically, he bit a guy. This was back in last year actually, and it cost me around, I would say, close to 20,000 in total, everything. It was a category 3 bite. So basically, after the category 3 bite, you had to go to the doctor. They had to do a PPD shot. The PPD shot was around 1.5, 1.2, depending. I forgot, this was last year. And then they had to do first rabies shot. So my vaccine, it was 5 shots. A week later, I went back to get the other shots, the other 4 shots, since it was a sequence of 5 shots. And they recommended me, since it was a category 3 bite, that I had to actually pay 10,000 pesos for 5 other shots, which they did around the wound. They did 5 shots around the wound because it was a category 3 bite. So I forgot what was the name of the shot. I don't know if you guys can comment down, but it was 10,000 pesos. It was 5 shots around the wound. After that, it was in the second shot. So every week you keep coming in, 2,000 pesos, 2,000 pesos, 2,000 pesos. At the end, everything cost me around 20,000 with the medicine and everything, close to 20,000. And you're gonna say, Andy, why did you pay so much for the medication, for the rabies? I mean, obviously he has been dewormed and he has his rabies shots, right? Yeah, he has. The thing is that in the Philippines, there is no such thing as a complete rabies vaccine. The rabies strain here in the Philippines is very different. Unlike in the US where they got a full vaccine, here the rabies strains, they don't. So that's what they recommended on the rabies center. Most of the times it's territorial, but I do recommend people to get dogs and also to watch out for dogs, especially the rabies. It does cost a lot of money. I mean, yeah, medicines, antibiotics, and all this other stuff going on. It does cost money. So what else? Come here. Now, it comes to say that, yeah, the strains, the rabies strains here in the Philippines are not very safe. So if you get bitten by a dog, or if your dog bites somebody, I suggest go to the rabies center. I rather say that. I know sometimes you're gonna say, yeah, but my dog doesn't have any. My dog has a clean bill of health. You can say that, yeah, it's fine. The thing is that I'd rather pay close to 20,000 rather than 500,000 or 1,000,000 pesos, you know, for somebody's deaths or somebody's illness. You get it? I'd rather pay that small than to pay big later in life or cause somebody's life's harm. The doctors, that's what they told me. There is no such thing as a real rabies cure in the Philippines, especially with the rabies strain here. The vaccinations, even for kids, they kind of cut the vaccination, they kind of cut the medicine, so it'll have half of its potency. They do that a lot here, and you can get, you know, you can get cheap vaccinations, sure, but it's gonna get cut, you know. They're gonna cut it. Kind of like in a coke, they're gonna cut it. So yeah, that's what I recommend. It's better to go to a reputable hospital. And 20,000 is on the middle scale, because you can go to a good hospital like AUF or something, and it's gonna cost you around, let's say, 45,000 for a rabies cure and everything. I would still rather pay that than pay 500,000 for somebody's life. The great thing about dogs is that at least it'll keep you company here. Stay tuned for next week, where we're gonna talk about the predators. Yes, and hopefully you guys comment down below. I'm gonna put this photo right here, where it's gonna be about who do you want on the cover? What blogger do you want as a predator? There's gonna be spaces for 3 people. So yeah, anyways, so next week is going to be about predators. For Wednesday, it's going to be maybe Kalangaman Island, something like that. That's how you name it. But yes, all right, so hopefully I'll see you guys next time.